Hello, gorgeous soul. Welcome to the most powerful and transformative month of the year in one way. This is it, baby. That what's happening this month is going to not only tell us what's happening next year, but potentially a theme that's going to rattle through the rest of our life. It is extraordinary as we have Saturn and Jupiter conjunct, joining forces on the solstice in Aquarius. We are now in the now age of Aquarius, and the next phase for us is all about going forward with a sense of unity, with a sense of freedom. Technology is going to be a big feature, massive shifts forward in technology. There's also a huge eclipse in Sagittarius. So our definition, our understanding of freedom is changing. Expect huge enlightenment. Here's your monthly astrology. Hey Cancer, are you ready for a seismic change in your life path? All of our lives, all of our priorities, all of our experiences are starting to change from this Jupiter and Saturn conjunction. And for you, it's about power and empower. You actually could be more empowered in this next phase of your journey than ever before. It's about, and also you have the potential to not only be more powerful, to be more successful, to have more abundance in your life, to be in charge of your sexuality and your sensuality. You know, all those primal things, you have the chance to step through into another level of experience. So, I mean, wow, you know, the sky's the limit. But obviously you've got to work with that energy because you're working with real tough alchemy, you know. It's a hidden, it's the shadow side, and yet it is the core of our power. But anyway, let me start at the beginning. The theme of this month for you in many ways is to do with understanding the power of changing the small things to make the big things happen easily. It's about changing your habits and your routines, working on the things and really focusing on small things and then getting the big results. And that goes for your health and well-being, as well as your work, your commitment to work and your life's work. And once we truly understand that actually it's our habits and patterns which are responsible for where we go in life, you know, and a simple tweak of a pattern or habit can make massive leaps forward for us. So you're being given the skills to do that. Now, the shadow side of that, the side that you have to be a bit cautious of, is that it can make us very self-critical or really snipey and critical of others. And do not criticize your beautiful self. I'm sure you are doing the best that you can do. And if not, instead of criticizing yourself for not doing the best that you can do, love and nurture yourself the way you love and nurture a child. You know, our child within is also responsible for a lot of the direction our life goes in. So nurture, nurture, nurture yourself. Do not criticize yourself, because all that does is create further wounds, which then, that need further, I don't know what she's doing then, because I can't see, but anyway, that create further wounds, that create further work. So, you know, and you deserve to be loved and to be helped and to be kind of encouraged rather than have any criticism. And of course, you know, when we criticize other people, it's not helpful either. Lots of people have habits or ways of doing things that are different to ours. Doesn't necessarily make them wrong. They could, let's say you're living with someone and they're really messy and you're not messy. They might live with another messy person who doesn't care about the mess, you know? So, okay, you've got to find a way to work together in that, but being critical or thinking our way is the only way is not helpful. Anyway, what else is, I mean, obviously big things are happening to you this month because we have that huge new moon and solar eclipse. And that for you is in this area I'm talking about. So there will be a huge revelation and opportunity for a new start. I mean, often we don't even see our habits and patterns. We just go about our business. And when we suddenly, it's like there's going to be a bigger self-awareness about something that you need to change. And it'd be like, oh, you know, you won't be able to not see it once you've seen it. So Very, very powerful, great opportunity to shift things. But when it comes to an eclipse, it can be quite intense. We lose a sense of our identity. The sun is our identity. When there is an eclipse, for a minute, we lose, who am I? What am I doing with my life? That can be common themes and feelings when there is an eclipse. Now, Saturn and Jupiter, Saturn is going into that intense primal zone on the 19th. 17th, and Jupiter's going in on the 19th, and they come together in that conjunction. So, I can't even imagine what we're all going to feel globally and individually on that day. But pay attention to what you're feeling. Pay attention particularly to what themes are going around you that day, connected to responsibility, connected to primal feelings, connected to power and powerlessness, desire and sexuality. Is there something going on around you that is like being lit up by this conjunction? Around that time as well, just before actually, where is it? Oh yeah, on the 20th we have Mercury entering Capricorn, and we have on the same day as the conjunction, the Sun going into Capricorn, which for you is all about relationships. So there is actually a chance that whatever this big reveal is connected to relationships, but you're seeking harmony at that time. You want everything to be more balanced, and balanced it should be. Now we end the month with a full moon in your sign. Yeah, baby. So there's like a peak experience where you're thinking about your identity and who you are. But you've got quite the magic wand in your hand with that full moon, because there's all this potent magical energy. So get in touch with your inner enchantress. Get in touch with your magic and use your intuition on that day as food and fuel for the upcoming phase. But really see what's going on around you. Let's quickly see what the tarot is saying for December. And I would also suggest you go online and you read as much as you can about that Jupiter and Saturn conjunction. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Cancer, if you find yourself being sort of angry or snipey, or indeed maybe a child around you being a bit angry, or someone acting childlike, it may be because you're feeling intense feelings. So take a moment to stop and think, why am I feeling like this? Are you out of balance? Do you need yourself to be balanced? And what do? Go into your inner high priestess who has all the answers. The high priestess says that you are super psychic. There is wisdom coming through you. Use your wisdom, trust your gut, and enjoy being the high priestess. Yes. You see, you might feel, I've got a decision to make. I don't know what the decision is. The high priestess is a major arcana card. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You do know the answer. Stop kidding yourself. Rip off that blindfold and be free. You know what's going on. Don't kid yourself this month. Take care, gorgeous. Don't forget, come see me on michelleknight.com. Loads of free tarot. Also, of course, you've got your free natal chart and compatibility chart. Free. And horoscope.co.uk for all things written astrology and more on the Jupiter and Saturn conjunction. Lots of love.
MichelleKnight.com. I was a client of Michele Knight, so I knew all of the psychics and they'd read for me.
It's such a innovative and really useful organisation to have at your fingertips.
There are a lot of people who they have an idea of what a psychic reading is, they have an idea of what a psychic should and shouldn't do, and a lot of it is from centuries gone by, the carnival sideshow, and Michele really has brought psychics into the modern world.
Michele Knight is a wonderful organisation to work for. It's a unique family, and that is readers, the customer service operators.
I know if I wanted to choose a reading, and I know I wouldn't go to another company.
The ethics, the standard, the professionalism that we keep really is second to none.
To be honest, I've never really looked at another reader service because I don't think I need to.
When I finally got a job, I prayed that I will do well with all the tests that we go through. I was absolutely delighted.
Well, the process of being employed with Michele Knight wasn't an easy one, which always makes it more rewarding when you do actually pass the 4 test readings that you have to go through before you're accepted.
The interview process is actually reading for other people, reading for some of Michelle's staff as well. It's actually, what they're looking for, specifics. So surname, relatives, their names. They're looking for what happened 2-3 years ago in detail.
To be sitting at home and then the phone rings and this beautiful distinctive voice, it's Michele Knight here, I'm ringing you for my test reading, is on the other end of the line, is scary. She really wants to know that her clients are getting validations.
You get a sense that everybody running it is on the ball.
The flexibility we get as readers, well, it's just great.
I do love the freedom of when I can work and when I can have a break.
Michele Knight family are amazing, really flexible, very supportive. It's like working for no other.
It's authentic, that's a big thing, it's authentic. She genuinely cares about her readers and about the people that we read for, so it's inclusive.
I love working for MichelleKnight.com. They're great people, it's a great energy there.
She really cares about her readers getting the best, and she really cares about the clients coming and walking away, and feeling like they got what they came for.
Working with Michele Knight, I know that I've got professional backup and I know that the clients are looked after very well as well.
Michelle's very involved with her readers personally. If you need information, you need anything from her, she will reply personally.
I just love being part of a unique team, one of the most unique companies that I've ever come across.